Today on MTG Unpacked, we have a fantastic six-way pack battle. So we've got 2 packs of Theros Beyond Death, 2 War of the Spark, 2 Ikoria, 2 Core 2020, 2 Guilds, and 2 Modern Horizons. So we've got Urza here presiding over the festivities. Leave your predictions in the comments section. Which set you think will reign supreme today? Let's introduce the patrons. We have Travis Taylor, Lou Jukes, Kevin Alapanti, Brian Simmons, and finally Rachel Cogman. Alright, so how are we going to divvy up the pack? So Rachel wanted the pack of Modern Horizons, and then Brian 2 packs of Ikoria, 1 Modern Horizons, so we'll do it like so. Kevin, 2 packs of War of the Spark. Lou Jukes, I believe, yep, 2 packs of Guilds. And finally here we have Travis Taylor. He's going to get the Core 2020 and Theros Beyond Death. Alright, so let's get started here. We'll get going with Modern Horizons. So thank you for being a patron, Rachel, and the patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over a buck. Now, something interesting about these Modern Horizons, this booster box has had a lot of error cards in it, so we're going to keep our eyes peeled. Specifically the rares, there's something odd about them, so stay tuned. We've got a soldier, we've got a ninja here, throat seeker, well, it's actually a vampire, snow-covered mountain, and what is happening? And a foil Goblin War Party, yep, and here we go. Cabal Therapist is the rare. Creature Horror, 1/1 for a single black, has menace. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may sacrifice a creature. When you do, choose a non-land card name, then target player reveals their hand and discards all cards with that name. Nice. Okay, and the uncommons, we have Vespelark, Saddled Rhyme Stag, Rot Widow Pack, Prohibit, Defile, Volatile Claws, Savage Swipe, Gluttonous Slug. Yes, the ruiner of live streams is back. If you've ever seen any of our patrons Snap Pack live streams, you know what he does. Frostwaller, Bladeback Sliver, Reprobation, and Moonblade Shinobi. Okay, so we'll tuck these over here. So there you are, Rachel. Some nice pulls today, and stay tuned, patron snap packs coming up later in the month. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to Travis Taylor. Thank you for being a patron. So we've got some Japanese packs of Theros here. Everything is back to front, sort of like that Modern Horizons. Okay, we got a human soldier, a plains, a foil Dreadful Apathy, and let's crank that lighting a bit, it's a little dull there. Foliage, okay. And the rare is Treacherous Blessing, enchantment for 3. So when it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose 1 life, and when it becomes target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it. And the uncommons, Mystic Repeal, Daxos Blessed by the Sun, Sweet Oblivion, and commons, Nextborn Courser, Portent of Betrayal, Starlit Mantle, Karametra's Blessing, Warbriar Blessing, Soul Reaper of Mogus, very cool, Minotaur, Mogus's Favor, Return to Nature, Discordant Piper, and this is me playing multiple instruments through my nostrils. I don't know how I do it, it just happens. Okay, moving on, Core 2020, and Core 2021 is just around the corner. Are you excited? I'm looking forward to all the new Planeswalkers, including the Chandra. Very cool. Okay, we've got Ripscale Predator, Disenchant, Feral Invocation, Duress, Sedge Scorpion, Zephyr Charge, Griffin Sentinel, Growth Cycle, Pack Mastiff, Soul Mender, and Uncommon Zoga, Siegebreaker, Dragon Mage, Ether Gust. I think that's still a couple of bucks, so chuck that in as well. And the rare is Thunderkin Awakener, creature elemental shaman 1/2 for 2 with haste. Whenever it attacks, choose target elemental creature card in your graveyard with toughness less than Thunderkin Awakener's toughness. Turn that card to battlefield tapped and attacking. Sack it at the beginning of the next end step. And an island and elemental token. Okay, back to Theros Beyond Death. So I'm not really seeing any standouts so far. I'd have to say that Cabal Therapist is probably the best card here. Not quite sure of the value of that these days. But let's see. We've got no table required planes. And Woe Strider, creature horror, 3/2 for 3. So when it enters battlefield, create a 0/1 white goat creature token. And if you've seen that token, it's pretty hilarious. Sacrifice another creature, scry one. You can escape for 3 and 2 black, exile 4 other cards from your graveyard, and it escapes with 2+1/+1 counters on it. And uncommons, Impending Doom, Reverent Hoplite, Cling to Dust, commons, Nyxborn Colossus, Aspect of Manticore, Thaumaturge's Familiar, Omen of the Sun, Brine Giant, Leonid Lost Pride, Rage Scarred Berserker, Discordant Piper, there I am again, Loathsome Chimera, and Rumbling Sentry. Okay, last pack here for Travis. Let's line things up there. Core 2020. Some pretty crazy stuff coming in Core 2021. Okay, we've got Ripscale Predator, Disenchant, Moat Piranhas, Fire Elemental, Wolfkin Bond, Bone Splinters, Brightwood Tracker, Audacious Thief, Unsummon, Glaring Aegis, and uncommons Herald of the Sun, Bloodthirsty Aerialist, Overcome, and the rare is Bishop of Wings, creature human cleric 1/4 for 2. So whenever an angel enters battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life, and whenever an angel you control dies, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. And a Rugged Highlands and Zombie token. Okay, so there we are. Travis, enjoy. Let's tuck these in here and move on. We will take a look at some Guilds of Ravnica for Lou Jukes. Thank you for being a patron, sir. If I can ever get the pack open. Bit of a challenge sometimes. So we're looking for Shocklands. We did pretty well in a video this week, you might have noticed. So go back and watch a couple. You'll see some crazy pulls. Next up we have Dazzling Lights, Fire Urchin, Ladev Guardian, Disdainful Stroke, Vigor Spore Worm, and for whatever reason these cards don't want to move, Severed Strands, Rosemane Centaur. Is it Locket or isn't it? Deadly Visit, Iron Shell Beetle, and uncommons Harsden Marshall, Sinister Sabotage, Swathe Cutter Giant, and the rare is Omnispell Adept, creature human wizard 3/4 for 5. Pay 2 and a blue tap. You may cast an instant or sorcery card from your hand without paying its mana cost. Alright, and a Boros Guildgate and Insect token. So back to guilds. So yeah, no real standouts yet. I think there's a buck here or there, but nothing too crazy. I think I'd still give it to Modern Horizons. We have Leapfrog, Fearless Halberdier, Sworn Companions, Maximize Altitude, Burglar Rat, yes, good to see the rats again, Portcullis Vine, Deadly Visit, Is it Locket, Direct Current, and I'm skipping cards, what the heck, Iron Shell Beetle, Molder Hulk, distant cousin to the Scully Hulk, Inescapable Blaze, oh my goodness, Wand of Vertebrae, and the rare, which you would have got spoiled there a bit, Chromatic Lantern. Artifact for 3 lands you control have tap, add 1 mana of any colour. You can tap to add 1 mana of any colour. That, I would say, is a winner. Golgari Guildgate and an Insect token. So Lou, I think, is in the lead here with Guilds of Ravnica. Fantastic. Okay, let's move on here. War of the Spark. So we've got envelopes everywhere. Thank you for being a patron, Kevin. So let's see if we can get a Mythic Planeswalker. Alright, we've got Sky Theatre Strix, Blind Blast, Vivian's Grizzly, Dustmantle Operative, Defiant Strike, Erratic Visionary, Guild Globe, Chandra's Pyrohelix, yes, she will be back very soon, Unlikely Aid, Wanderer's Strike, Uncommon's Bond of Discipline, Bolt Bend, Ugin's Conjurant, which incidentally, Ugin is back as well, in case you didn't know, and the rare, yes, Chandra, Fire Artisan, Legendary Planeswalker Chandra 4, loyalty for 4. Whenever one or more loyalty counters are removed from Chandra, Fire Artisan, she deals that much damage to target opponent or Planeswalker. With +1, exile the top card of your library, you may play it this turn, -7. Exile the top 7 cards of your library, you may play them this turn. With a Mountain and Zombie Army. Okay. So, not quite as good as the Chromatic Lantern, but maybe second place. And we have the Goblin Assault Team. Creature Goblin Warrior. Yes, love the Goblins. Pouncing Lynx. Sky Theatre Strix. Lazotep Behemoth. Ward Scale Croc. He'll bite your arm off. Dustmantle Operative. Iron Bully. Callous Dismissal. Nahiri's Stoneblades. And Uncommon's Death Sprout. Challenger Troll. Yes, we've been trolled. Here it is. Tybolt Rakish Instigator. So here we are, another Planeswalker. And rare is the Elder Spell. Sorcery for 2. Destroy any number of target Planeswalkers. Ooh. Choose a Planeswalker you control. Put 2 loyalty counters on it for each Planeswalker destroyed this way. And a foil Law Rune Enforcer with a Swamp and Wolf token. Okay, so there we are. Kevin. Pop these in here. And finally, oh, we've got some goodness here. 2 packs of Ikoria and Modern Horizons for Brian Simmons. Good luck, sir. Getting into some Ikoria, and we start off here with clearly a Pokemon card. Capture Sphere, Ranith Stinger, Snare Tactician, Adventurous Impulse, Dark Bargain, Heightened Reflexes, Aegis Turtle, Unexpected Fangs, Essence Symbiote, and Uncommon's Momentum Rumbler, Monstrous Step, Escape Protocol, and what's it going to be? The rare is Mythos of Snapdax. So this is some fantastic Seb McKinnon artwork, sorcery for 4. Each player chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the non-land permanents they control, then sacks the rest. If black and red was spent to cast this spell, you choose permanents for each player instead. Alright. Oh, and a full art Zagoth Triome. Foil rare, nice. So you can add black, green, or blue. Anticipated field tapped. Cycle it for 3. Fantastic, Paul. I think that catapults Brian into the lead there with Ikoria and a Mountain and Dinosaur token. Okay, so now we are cooking. On to more Ikoria. Who would have thought? Ikoria in the lead. That's pretty crazy. Okay, we have Solid Footing. Frostlinks, Tentative Connection, Perimeter Sergeant, Survivor's Bond, Unlikely Aid, Adaptive Shimmerer, Cristation, Fire Prophecy, that's pretty cool in the foil version, Savire Sabertooth, Swallow Hole for the uncommons, Weaponize the Monsters, not sure I agree with that, Sanctuary Smasher, and rare is Extinction Event. Sorcery for 4. Choose odd or even. Exile each creature with command mana cost of the chosen value. A helpful hint, 0 is even. Okay. And a Mountain and Human Soldier. Okay, so Ikoria still, I believe, in the lead here. Modern Horizons, let's finish big here. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Okay, we've got a zombie token. Not sure what that was. Mindrake, of course. We get a snow-covered plains, and then we are slow rolling at people. So grabbing. All right. So the rare will be put aside. Uncommons, we have Everdream, Exclude, Tempered Sliver. Any Sliver fans out there? And actually, I'm curious if they'll have any slivers in Core 2021. Probably not. Universal Automaton, Settle Beyond Reality. Geomancer's Gambit. Miraza Behemoth. Mindrake. There it is again. Changeling Outcast. Spore Frog. What is up? I think there's some humidity issue in the room today. Martyr's Soul, Ikite, and Goblin War Party. Yes! Okay, so will it be a big finish or a big disappointment? Oh, that is pretty cool. Altar of Dementia. Artifact for 2. Sack a creature. Target player puts a number of cards equal to sacrifice creature's power from the top of their library into their graveyard. So this is interesting. I'll have to find out during editing, but Brian definitely took home the goods today. So Ikoria or Modern Horizons, leave a note in the comments which one you think should have won, unless you were tallying everything up, in which case that's just cheating. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.